Jenny Williams. I'm the Program Coordinator for the University Center for the Advancement of Teaching, or UCAT. Thank you so much for your interest in applying for our Teaching Orientation Facilitator position. I'm hoping this video will give you an overview of the orientation and the facilitator role to help you prepare for your application process. Our orientation happens every year in August. We see about 500 new TAs come through, and these TAs are either brand new to teaching altogether, brand new to teaching at Ohio State, or they're starting a new teaching role that they haven't had before. We do have a university requirement that TAs have some sort of training before they get into the classroom, and so we partner with about 60 departments from across campus to help prepare their TAs for teaching. Our goals for the orientation are to help increase the TA's confidence in their teaching ability, to provide them with some strategies and some techniques so that they can use those in the classroom, and also to provide them with some resources that they can use for further assistance. Our orientation lasts for 2.5 days. It starts on Tuesday afternoon. We begin with a welcome session where we invite all of the TAs who are participating to come into one big hall so that we can get everybody on the same page and set forth the expectations for the rest of the orientation. And this is facilitated by UCAT staff. After the welcome session, we break out into smaller groups for Introduction to Teaching and Learning, which is a 2-part sequence. We break up the participants based on what kind of teaching they're going to be doing, such as teaching independently or leading a recitation section, and also broadly based on their discipline, so humanities, arts, sciences, social sciences. These sessions are led by 2 TAs who partner together. The first part of Introduction to Teaching and Learning is really about getting prepared for the first day of class. So we help the participants think about who they are as a teacher. We help them think about how to get to know their students, a little bit about what diversity means in the world of teaching and learning, and what kind of behaviors are going to be acceptable in their classrooms. On the next day, when we return, we talk a little bit about how do I help my students learn. So a little bit about teaching and learning theory, how to get feedback on our teaching, and we also do some practice teaching as well. We offer teaching as a grader as an option for TAs who are only going to be grading for another professor and not actually teaching in front of the class. This only meets on Wednesday morning, and it's geared towards learning how to grade and learning how to relate to students in office hours primarily. After the Introduction to Teaching and Learning and Teaching as a Grader sessions, we have 2 afternoon sessions, which are the University Policies and Procedures Every Teacher Should Know. We've got an acting troupe that comes in and a panel of administrators from around campus who help the TAs learn a little bit about what the policies and procedures at Ohio State are. After that, we have our teaching resource fair, where we have people from all over campus come and share with the TAs what kind of resources they have to offer to support them in their teaching. The third day of orientation, which is Thursday, is more conference style, and TAs choose topical sessions to attend. Some of the topics that we include are presentation skills, fair and efficient grading, or designing assignments, quizzes, and tests. These are facilitated by 1 TA in each session. During this application process, we are looking for some facilitators to take on different kinds of roles in the orientation. So we may hire you to be one of the 2 partners in Introduction to Teaching and Learning or Teaching as a Grader. We might hire you to facilitate one of the topics on Thursday on your own. And in some cases, we do hire facilitators to take on a combination of those roles. We also have facilitators who will be returning from previous years who will also be able to take on some of these roles as well. Each of our orientation sessions has a UCAT staff member assigned to it as the coordinator. The coordinator puts together a full agenda, very detailed and down to the minute, and also any materials that we have to go along with the session. As a facilitator, you'll get those materials ahead of time, so we do expect that you will look at them and prepare over the summer. And then when you come to our training in August, we'll go through those agendas in a very detailed way, section by section, and you'll also be with other people who will be facilitating the same session as you so that you'll be able to bounce ideas off each other. We always hear from our facilitators that they're very prepared to facilitate after attending our August training. Your job as a facilitator will be to take that agenda and present it in a way that infuses your unique personality and your stories and examples that you have for your own teaching. And overall, just to be a good example for the new TAs of somebody who has been very successful as a TA at Ohio State. Our facilitator application is really designed to give you a chance to reflect on your teaching and help us to learn a lot more about who you are as a teacher and what you value and what it looks like to be a student in your class. So we invite you to really take your time with the application, and once we've read all the applications, we'll be inviting some of the applicants to come in for an interview to continue the process. We wish you the best of luck, and please feel free to reach out to UCAT if you have any questions.